You better be ready for this next title defense. I've got someone lined up who's not the biggest fan of your work. This one's going to be personal.
The following contact.
It's the United States champion looking to continue her dominance.
The United States champion's been on quite a run as of late. Even if you don't like how she goes about her business, you have to admit. There you see the United States champ.
The champion had no idea who she'd be facing tonight, and it turned out it's an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's hard enough not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but when it turns out to be someone who's got an axe to grind, good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former archetype do whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives her the slight edge here against Nia Jax.
With that action, the champ said, there's room for one person on this mountain, and it's me.
Nia Jax is hoping the element of surprise will allow her to get some revenge on behalf of her family bloodline here tonight. Fighting out, hammering away with punches to the face.
A razor-sharp cutter.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
Bam!
Ripped in the hard way.
Treating the champ like a featherweight. This challenger has plenty of power. She gets bounced into the corner. Didn't go to plan for Jax.
Some well-timed defense on her part. Look like we're going to go for that powerbomb. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Oh, good God, reverse Hurricane Rana. Absolutely spiking your opponent. What a devastating turn that'll cause.
Oof! Finds a...
Nice takedown. Stacked them up. Instant kick out from the champion.
A bit surprising that that didn't even get more than a 1 count. Essentially dead weight being set up on the top rope. A leaping Superman punch. Crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Man, they're really laying it into each other.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
The cheers are the only thing that keeping these two fighters going. Oh, ouch.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are...
Rapid fire shots. Neither superstar backing down.
Putting an exclamation point on the end of that exchange.
Oh, Nia just ejected from the ring.
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here.
My word, colliding hard with that diamond-plated steel.
Super kick!
The Women's US Champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Naomi is in the house.
The champion better keep her eye on the ball here.
Nia Jax has the Women's United States title.
And the champ has no idea.
Nia with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new champion.
The so-called archetype was beaten at her own game. Credit to Nia and Naomi. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Moreno.
You hate to see it. Somewhere, my guy Rikishi is smiling.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
It wasn't your fault. I was actually impressed how you stopped Naomi from interfering. Nothing you could have done about Nia nailing me with my own belt.
I should have done something.
Maybe. But you'll have another chance. Aldous has booked us against Nia and Naomi in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way or the other.
It's the fallen hero and her partner, who she's... What can we expect here, guys? Chaos, turmoil, bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four cannot stand each other. And now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
This match will change these four women forever. You can guarantee that.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
That'll ring your bell. Up in the fireman's carry. Fists are flying into this brutal steel cage match as these four women settle their differences once and for all. Just like that, she turned it around.
Making a move on the cage wall here.
And she's climbing up the wall of the steel cage. Will she complete her escape? Just had to get over the top here.
Now she just has to figure out how she's getting down.
The power slam.
Shotgun knee strike. Ooh. Battling on the top. Down they go.
Naomi gets out of the way. Hard knee to the face.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Look at these educated hands and feet. And a DDT to follow it up.
Gotta be cautious here, man.
Back fist to the mush. Big hip toss into the cartwheel. If she can just lift her other leg over the top.
This could be her chance, but she's got to be careful.
She's over the ledge now. Victory lies beneath her. And after sending down the cage wall, both feet have to hit the floor. Nia didn't look too comfortable there.
She came into this cage match ready to give as good as she gets.
Goes into the corner.
Letting this crowd fire her up right now.
Gets lifted into position. And the hesitation to deliver an attack ends up being costly.
Ooh, that hurt. Oh, a sharp one right to the cheekbone. Ooh. Power slam incoming, no. Countered into an inverted DDT. What a drop kick.
She's rallying the crowd behind her.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
She's calling for the door, kind of like a shortcut if you ask me.
Oh, this is nasty. Brutality.
She's so close here, just has to finish the job.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Made it to the top of the cage. Now time to plan the way down.
A reckless leap or a careful climb, those are your two choices.
Oh. Jax cannot be overpowered. The power of a deadlift into a military press. Wow. Walking around the ring. And a slam. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. Ow!
Love when she get in her opponent's face. Look at her in the corner. Something's coming.
Naomi is just begging for a fight.
Oh, just soared through the air to land that punch.
She's starting to struggle here.
But you really don't go into a cage match expecting to come out unscathed.
Okay, she's taking her showboating a bit too far at this point.
Trading counters and reversals. Trouble in paradise.
Nia is out, that's it.
Asking for the door to open. Why climb when you can just walk out? She's got the right idea.
She's fired up. She's ready.
Into a sidewalk slam.
Oh, she's looking to walk right out the door. None of this climbing made sense.
Look at these educated hands and feet. Capped off with a DDT. Just absorbing way too much damage at this stage.
Running on nothing but fumes now. But that's what you train for, man. Naomi had set her sights on her opponent.
What impact off that knee lift. Poison run.
Oh, it looked like she's going to take the direct route out of the cage. I love it.
Naomi feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Springboard drop kick.
And so much for sportsmanship, really showing her true colors right now.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Nia's getting picked apart here.
Jax's resiliency being tested.
Hoisted up. Down.
Is it enough to put Jax away? Needs to stay sure-footed en route to climbing up the cage.
She's hoisted herself up on top of the cage now. She's trying. Half her body's over the top of the cage.
She used a lot of energy getting up there. Does she have enough to get down?
Oh, she's feeding off the crowd now. Feeding off their energy.
Here are your winners, Moreno and Storm Impress Vader X.
The former archetype and Moreno have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out. Naomi and Nia have got to be frustrated.
I I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Natalia and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Jordan Grace, was growing stronger, successfully defending her championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant Moreno. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to her. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Jordan's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take her title, bury her with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess, but it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating Naomi and Nia Jax is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Women's Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board.
Okay, we can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go, like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Remember when I said it wasn't your fault when I lost my United States title? I lied. We both know you failed and it cost me.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Moreno. You think. I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah, well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to do what I came back for. And that's win the WWE Women's Championship. Without you.
The greatest WWE Women's Champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that dead weight Moreno. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Moreno ever again. She's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Jordan Grace for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.